What's going on, everyone? This is Mark with Hindsight, and in my last Fury video, I kind of messed up. I talked about the repairing the rear quarter on the car, and I spent a lot of time on rust repair and where the rust is and all that kind of jazz, but I kind of skipped over the part where I built the new quarter. And part of it was, I am new at this, so should anybody be really taking my advice? But then, when it came out, I'm like, this actually was pretty good. I wish I would have recorded it. And then I had a couple questions about how I did it. So this video is going to fix that problem. So this is going to be a short, quick video that's going to detail what I did to make the quarter. I'm going to use some scrap metal, and then I'll be able to reuse it. But hopefully you'll get an idea of what I did. And, none of this was big tools, expensive tools, just mostly hand tools. So, and a welder. One question that might be out there is, why not just buy a full rear quarter for this car and then just do the whole quarter? Don't repair one spot, do the whole thing. And that is well and good, but anybody that has a Mopar C-body, which is, Newport, Monaco, Fury, the big ones. There is a company that sells full quarters, at least up to that top ridge. The top doesn't go all the way around. It's not like a full spot weld on kind of thing, but they do sell one. But if you look at the Mopar forums, they're actually angry when they have to answer this question over and over again. When people come up and say, hey, are these any good? From what I understand, they are not high quality and they're not very good. So with that in mind, I said, all right, I am going to make my own. And it's similar to like floor pans that I buy for the Fury, that the quality just isn't there. There's just probably not a lot of demand for it. So I'm going to go through the steps. And step one was to basically make a template. So I took measurements on the bumper side and then measurements on the wheel well up to the wheel well side. I made it longer, but put some notes on here. But this is a rounded, so this is kind of what we're looking at. So this is a very, I don't know if you can see, it's a very gradual rounded at the bottom. And then there is I've been calling it a beauty line, but it's just a short, small crease that I could use a bead roller for, but I tried a different approach and I kind of liked it. I basically took scrap pieces of metal and made a couple test passes with it, whether it was the bead roller or what I ended up was taking a metal rod and then welding both sides of my sheet metal to it and then coming through with a hammer and a wood block just to kind of gradually make that crease. And then I showed Woody and I said, what would Woody do? Which one would you use? That's my new phrase that is going to be a thing going forward. What would Woody do? And he liked the one where I used the metal rod that was straight. And, I tack welded it on each end and then made my crease. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. And then I made basically a new inside corner and then welded on both sides and grinded it smooth. So let's go ahead and get started. right, so that was basically what I did. I still, have a little extra, so I trimmed that off. Still have to weld an inside lip. This is the inside of the wheel well, so this is going to be trimmed up anyway. And then this side would get welded onto the back part of the car. But, that's pretty much it. It has a good bow to it now in the right direction, just like the car. And, it's just kind of a roughed in piece. Still maybe some little dents and dimples to get out, but I think it's got a good curvature, and the beauty line, it's, pretty good to me. So anyway, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a suggestion on how this could be done better. And let's talk about it.